I have this small mason jar that I picked up at the dollar store, and I'm applying our Wise Owl gray primer as it works really well on glass, and I happen to like the color, so I use this primer as my paint, and I gave it 2 coats. Once both coats were dry, I also found this tea towel at the dollar store, and I just loved that it said Gnome Sweet Gnome. So I took the tea towel and placed it on a piece of felt just about to the end and just made a flap overlaying the tea towel, and it just gave me a rim. Then I took my pinking shears and cut off the excess tea towel. I took the metal lid to the mason jar and removed the center part of it, and I just, using some hot glue, glued the tea towel to the rim of this mason jar lid. I'm just wrapping it around. And then I just took my scissors and removed this excess flap from the back and started to just mend the seam going up, not all the way, but I just started maybe halfway up, closing the back part of this hat. And then I took some fiber fill and just filled the hat And then once the hat was filled, I tied a gingham ribbon around the top. And then at this point, I glued the back of the hat and finished that seam. And then I took the rim of the hat and glued it kind of on a slant. So as you can see, the rim is kind of tilted more to the front. And then I glued the rear, the entire hat is glued around the jar. But I just made it on a little bit of a tilt. And I found this garland from the dollar store during Halloween. Guys, I always grab any kind of garland, I don't care. And I just wrapped this around just under the hat and glued it and then cut the excess off. Then I had this these little pom-poms in the pink and the red picked up at Hobby Lobby. And I took the more pinkish one and used it as a nose. And then I had this heart that I picked up at Michael's and then just glued it to the base of my mason jar and had it stick out just slightly for his feet. I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkatofancy.com. For any paint products, brushes, tissue paper, or transfers, chalkatofancy.com. Thank you so much.